Chang was returning home at night after working in the office all day. It was very late and there was no one on the road. Suddenly, a car came out of nowhere and stopped in front of him, blocking his way. Five men dressed in black got out of the car and walked towards his car. Cheng noticed from inside the car that they didn't have guns or any items in their hands. He can say they are coming for him. He knew boxing, so he was not afraid. He also gets out of the car. Our boss wants you to meet him, so come with us as a good boy. Sorry, first of all, I don't know who your boss is. Second, I'm not a good boy. Saying this, he punched the man in the face who was asking him to come with them, and he kicked hard and made the man fall into the ground. He attacked two more before the other understood the situation. The other tried to attack him, but he easily pressed the attack. Then he beat them too. I don't care who your boss is, but if he wants to meet me, tell him to come to my office tomorrow. He puts on his glasses and walked out like a hero without knowing who their boss is. At the Jian mansion, everyone gathers for breakfast but no one touches the food since Jungkook isn't it with them. Why aren't you all eating? Jimin, go call Jungkook. Jimin happily walks towards Jungkook's room. A few minutes later, he arrived with Jungkook. He glares at his father before sitting down. Jungkook takes a bite from his breakfast and everyone starts eating after him. But again, everyone stopped eating when their father started talking. Yoongi kidnapped the boy. Who? The boy your brother loves. I won't do that, Dad. If you want your son to hate you, send your men to kidnap him. I sent 5 men to kidnap him last night, but he beat them. He told them that if I want to meet him, I have to go to his office. You are the best fighters of all. That is why I am sending you. I want him alive, so don't use your gun. Mafia brothers looked at each other. Did he really hit 5 of them alone? Wow, impressive. Touch him and you will find me dead. After saying this, he went to his room. After entering his room, he took a small white rectangular object in his hand. Then he pulls up his t-shirt and puts a hand on his stomach. I can't believe I'm carrying a baby here. We are going to be parents. Wait a minute. If my father finds out about this, he will kill Tiang for sure. Stupid. I have said many times to always use protection. But he said, babe, I have my voice. You won't get pregnant. What are we going to do? When he heard a knock on the door, he pulled his t-shirt and covered his stomach. Come in, Dimheng. Do you need anything? Your Hein said he won't do what your dad said, so don't worry about anything. I know he wouldn't do anything so to hurt me. He smiled a little, but that changed in a few minutes. But if your husband hurt Tiang behind my back, I won't forgive any one of you. Now go. I need some rest, Hein. He pushed Jimin out of the room and closed the door. Jimin walked towards the room with confusion written on the face. Why are you looking confused? Is everything okay? Thinking about Jung Hein, he behaved a little differently. He smiled and turned angry within minutes. Do you forget how you behaved when you were pregnant? Jimin smiled. Jin laughed subside as he realized something, and Jimin looked at him with a scared face. Don't tell me he's pregnant. Who is pregnant? Jin and Jimin looked back with wide eyes. There stands their father-in-law with raised eyebrows. Hello, father-in-law. Are you two going to office today? Anyone can tell I'm going to the office just by looking at my outfit, Jin. Don't change the topic. I already hear what you said. He picked up the phone and called someone. Come to my house right now. Jimin called him. Jungkook comes down confused. Jin and Jimin looked at him apologetically. The others gathered too. Soon a doctor arrived. Jungkook, come here. Doctor checking if he is pregnant or not. Jungkook faced turned scared when he heard what his father said. Mafia clearly sees the changes in his son's face. If there was anyone in Jungkook's place, he would be very proud of the power he held. But it was his son. For the first time in his life, he felt some sort of regret. He had never felt this way before. He should have been angry at the situation, but he feels otherwise. The doctor began examining Jungkook. The whole room is filled with tense air. Sir, you are pretty as you predicted. He is pregnant. Congratulations. The doctor did his duty and left. Everyone turned their eyes from Jungkook to the Mafia, and the Mafia to Jungkook. Everyone except the Mafia to show anger on his face, but he has no reaction. He left the mansion without speaking to anyone. After arriving at the office, Yoongi went to meet his father alone in his office. I think I gave you an important assignment in the morning, Yoongi. Did you finish that work? Do you want to kidnap him even after knowing that he is the father of your son's unborn child? Since when did you start asking me questions, Yoongi? Since when did you start hurting our Jungkook feelings? Taeyang's dad has come to visit you. I sent him in. Yoongi walked out, and within 5 minutes, Taeyang's dad walked into Mafia's room. The two talked for an hour, and then Taeyang's father left. He went straight to his house. He didn't talk to anyone that whole day, but he decided to break the silence during dinner. Today I went to meet the Mafia. I talked to him about your love. Why did you go alone to meet him, Dad? I hope he didn't insult you in any way. I swear I have never met someone like him before. I doubted if he really a Mafia king. He is a gentleman, but he has some attitude. What did he say? Did he accept our love? No, but he didn't deny it either. He had a condition, and he will accept your love if you agree to his condition. Taeyang looks at his mom and then his dad. What is that? You have to work with him as a part-time Mafia. Your boyfriend doesn't want to become a Mafia, so you have to help him with his other sons in Mafia work. What the F? Don't say you agreed to his condition. What do you want me to do then? You want to marry his son, but you will not do the simple task to marry him. You won't get better option like this again. Am I really your son, or did you take me from anywhere? I have risked my life to talk to the Mafia king for you, and you are asking me this question. You two shut up and let me eat in peace. Taeyang looked at his mother with done face. His phone rang, drawing all three of their attention to the phone. Taeyang happily attends the call when he sees Jungkook's name on the caller ID. Hello Jungkook, how are you? Is not Jungkook, I'm his father. Come tomorrow with your parents to our house. I hope your father has already told you about the deal we talked about, and Jungkook is sleeping. With that, the call was disconnected. The Taeyang stares at the phone screen for a few minutes before his mother shakes him a little. His heart is full of joy because he is going to meet Jungkook, but a little nervous because he has to meet the Mafias as well. The next day, he and his family went to the Mafia mansion as invited by the Mafia. Now, Taeyang and his parents are sitting across from the Mafia and his sons. I have certain conditions if you want me to accept your love with my son. Didn't you already make a condition when my father came to me see you yesterday? Taeyang was afraid of the Mafia, but he couldn't control his emotion. His mother pinched him on the cheek. So couldn't he control his mouth for one? Hitler finally accepted our love, but it looked like this idiot will become our new enemy. Realizing that he spoke at the wrong time, Chang moved his body slightly, but the Mafia and his Mafia sons were impressed by his bold response. I remember that, read these terms. I remember that, read these terms and make your decision. Think a few more times before making a decision. Mafia gives him a paper. Tang looks at Jungkook and his parents before started reading the conditions. Even the Mafia brothers know what is written on the paper. So the three brothers and the Mafias are curiously watching Tang's face to see what his expression is as he reads the paper. I agree to this condition. I hereby affix my signature in acknowledgement thereof. A small smile on Tang's face. The Mafia and his sons are shocked. Except for Jungkook. They thought Tang wouldn't agree to these terms. I myself agree to these conditions in front of everyone without any correction. Jungkook will get 50% of my all assets after our marriage. Jungkook will be the owner of Kim Industries and I will work under him. If we divorce after having a child, I will give my child 70% of my share, excluding Jungkook shares. Tang's parents and Jungkook are shocked to hear this. Before Tang could sign the papers, Jungkook snatched the paper from Tang and tore it up. Did you leave your brain at home before you came here? He literally trapped you in his work. Turning to his father, who are you to decide whom I should marry? I respect you because you are my father. If I want, I can easily marry him without anyone's permission. You know what? I secretly asked him to marry me, but he refused. We should give permission from our parents before getting married, he said. You can lock me up in this mansion and marry me up to anyone you want, but the heart and even I belong to him. Jacob, get your little brother out of here. He didn't know what to say. Jacob pulled Jungkook into the corner of the room, covering his mouth. Give me a day to prepare a contract again, because my stupid son tore up the paper. But I would like to know about your parents' thought on this. Tang is our only heir. If he is willing to sign your condition and the way Jungkook tore up the paper, I can understand how much they both love and trust each other. So who I am to stop? When to arrange marriage? After you prepare the paperwork. There is no need for that. Everyone looks at him confused. I wanted to know how much they love each other and how will you treat my son after marriage. That's why I did it. Jungkook is the heartbeat of everyone in this house. I can't let them get married without knowing fully about the person he is going to marry. Everyone says you can live in hell if your husband is on your side, but that's not true. No person in real life would stand against to his parents for the person who get married to a few days back. Father-in-law and mother-in-law should accept their son's spouse as their own child. Only then her family life goes smoothly. I have no special love in my heart for one of my sons and son-in-laws. I treat all of them equally as my sons. I want my Jungkook future family to accept him as a son. Unlike others, we don't impose any condition on our son-in-law. We will not interfere in their personal life. Once I was also a daughter-in-law, so you can trust us. Wow, what a wonderful love story. But you never told us you are a mafia. Wait. So you are a secret mafia too, aren't you, Delhi? Yes, my princess. I have listened to your love story for an hour from beginning to end. Now answer my question. Dad, don't fall into her trap. Aren't you late for your soccer practice, Rowan? Yes, I am, but I don't want to miss what my sweet sister is going to ask Dad. Papa, he asked Hannah, I will kill you. How old I am? Taeyang looked at Jungkook before answering her. 20. Yes, 20. I'm 20 years old. But I don't have a boyfriend. Why? Because Dad doesn't want to do love anyone right now. Shut up, Rowan. No, princess. I don't want to go through any heartbreak. Now you are acting like our grandfather. Don't compare me to him. I'm much better than him. No, at least he considered about your love. This generation of boys are not good. Says who got his boyfriend pregnant before marriage. Papa was 8 months pregnant when you married him. I was born after your marriage. Hannah, don't waste your time and energy. Bring the boy to our house this evening. Your father will think about changing his decision after meeting him. Now go to university. Rowan, drama is over. Now go. I love you, Papa. Kiss Jungkook and then Taeyang. Bye, Papa. Bye, Dad.